Hello, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to the RiftGuides WildRift video. I'm Kirks, your most favorite rank 1 inter of this European server, and without any further ado, today we are going to take a look at a Yasuo gameplay, and it's going to be a prestige CALLIGRAPHIA Yasuo gameplay. So if you don't want to spend 15 billion monies of any currency into the skin, then don't worry, we have this skin for you from a Chinese replay. But what is happening with Yasuo? So first off, people might say, Yasuo got a new skin, well, and he got buffed as well. But here are a few things that make this even crazier. So Yasuo had a base health region of 9. So now he has a base health region of 12. That's a 33% buff. And not only this, there's also a good interaction with the items he builds. And here we have an insane laning phase dominance utilizing the third ability to get close to the enemy and just forcing trades upon them. And the wave is also in a very decent spot, and the Z can't just leave. This tower shot is a very big issue here. Ignite is being dropped and we nearly fall simply due to the one tower shot. If it wasn't for the Yasuo buffs, we just instantly die. But let me quickly talk about the lovely items. So your base health region also scales with your items. So if your boots grant you 150% extra region, well, it scales your base health region. The same applies to Heartsteel, and now we get a free cheeky kill here. All thanks to the buffs to Yasuo. And look at the emotes, they're so adorable. But yeah, it is absolutely insane to me that we actually gave tank Yasuo some more buffs. How can you say that tank Yasuo is balanced in any way, shape or form? It's just one of the most frustrating things to play against. And just look at this combo. Like, this is I think the high noon thing? The wings beneath the bird? And yeah, it's just... Now he will not... He just takes no damage anymore. Yeah, he just traded in 15 minions and he just didn't care. And now if he freezes this wave, he's an absolute demon king. So will he do this? Okay, yeah, Zed is completely doomed. He's even holding the wave, so there's no hope for the enemy Zed to do anything. It's completely impossible, because in mid lane, Yasuo are the most annoying things to face, because, well, he's just too high base stat. Like, you just can't do anything to him. It's so annoying. And once this wave is in this state here, he even pops the wind wall to deny the cannon, so the enemy has to walk forward and has to constantly overextend. And now we hit level 5. Now the Z has to really be careful. Gets hit by the knockup, gets full comboed, and has to walk away again. And now he just wants to keep on pushing. He doesn't want to give the set a single moment of breathing room. Sadly, the set is allowed to go home. But we'll use this again to just push as fast as possible. Missed the cannon though, sadly. In these moments, auto-targeting isn't reliable at all, but if you're wondering, what makes this setup so broken? First off, a look at the furthest to the right rune in the bottom left corner, second wind. Then we have Heartsteel, then we have plated steel caps. How is it even remotely possible to kill this champion? Zed is going in, very interesting approach by him to try to go for this play. Doesn't really make sense, because Zed will never kill this this Yasuo. It's simply too much damage. And as funny or goofy as it sounds, you, in all honesty, just need this item. This champion's item constellation of going full tank. Even I can play Yasuo then. And that sounds crazy, because, well, I'm not playing Yasuo well at all. I kinda suck at Yasuo. I think anyone who has seen me play Yasuo will wholeheartedly agree, and I think Vex is the person who will, and he's a Yasuo enjoyer at times, and his Yasuo is also not the cleanest, if I may say so. But compared to his, mine is already 6 feet under and moldy. So yeah, if even I can do this, then yeah. It's not a good time. Not at all. As you see, the Z doesn't really stand a chance. There's just too much HP on this Yasuo, the most powerful stat in the early game. just allowing you to soak up more damage as your base armor is scaling very fast due to how many levels you gain. But the HP you have, it's just so impossible, because he can just bully that guy here with good trades and take tower aggro, because it doesn't matter. Like, any other champion would have already died by taking so much damage, but the Yasuo doesn't even have to care. He can take those trades to get a proc of his Heartsteel. But now recalling when you just pick up the fruit, I think that's a relatively big mistake, because I think he could have, if he wanted to, stay for another wave. So there was no purpose of going for this recall. Unless he just wants to be at full life, and I mean, just taking the plant just doesn't make sense. But yeah, if he wants to be full life for the next upcoming objective fight, then it's obviously a good choice. Uses these targets as a proxy target to go in and provide some CC, knocks up the Zed, doesn't get the proc on Heartsteel, sadly. Nice ultimate by the Diana. Vayne in the front line tries her hardest to achieve anything, flashes away to escape certain death, and just picks up as much as he can. The support needed to last at a minion to get the relic healing, so this way it's easier for her to survive, because she didn't do so she might have died. She picked up fruit in the background, so yeah. But if you're a support and you see you have a relic stack and you're low HP and about to die to example to ignite, just last at a minion if you can, because you'll get healed by relic, and maybe sometimes even it will be enough XP for you to level up instantly. And the Zed even got a kill on the Talon. That's what you hate to see. But at least the Zed is worth money. And without assistance, it's not necessarily possible for the Zed to achieve anything, and this might be a very interesting fight right now. The Diana can't do it fast enough, gets knocked out, gets CC comboed by the wind shitters, and they lose the Herald with 6 HP. What a tragedy. Nami comes around the corner, he is so tanky, he tanks up so much damage. Gets another Heartsteel proc, gets a nice knock-up. Damn, the enemy just got completely annihilated by this play. That is honestly quite depressing what has happened. I would be so sad. And by the way, what are you thinking about current dev stance in this game? Like, just the item. What is your view on the item? Do you believe it needs a buff? Do you believe it needs a nerf? Do you believe it's in an okay place? Or would you rather have a version that staggers both magical and physical damage? Because I think dev stance in physical only games is so unbelievably broken. We're gonna see as well the Heartsteel proc is insanely high, pops the ultimate to make sure that the Zed can't escape, and the Urgot is just tickling this Yasuo. He's just quite literally tickling that guy. Then he goes in for an ult, gets instantly knocked away by the Janna. Beautiful play to deny this. Yasuo is now on the run, has to survive this play with the power of all his life regen. Now the enemy Vayne is going for a big bounty on the other side of the map, and he's utilizing jungle camps to travel as fast as possible, as well as preparing his first ability. And now he just has to clear the wave, pops the wind wall down here, and just runs after the Vayne. Nice condemn to avoid being CC'd by the Yasuo ult, and nice flash away, but the Talon makes his appearance from the right hand side and just takes care of the poor little guy. Poor Vayne. Poor Wayne. The 80 carry moments. You're like, damn, I'm gonna outplay them. I'm gonna hit him 15 times, I'm gonna outplay them, and then, nope. And that's probably the most frustrating experience when you play against Yasuo. As an AD carry, number one, this wind wall is just annoying to deal with, and if that's not bad enough, even if he's full tank, he deals way too much damage. And how are you supposed to survive against a champion that just dashes into your face, while having a tool that completely denies all of your damage? And if you're in teamfight, you can just do the same. Pops the wind wall, avoids certain death, goes for the kill onto Diana, gets the kill nearly, goes in with the beautiful flash, turns around and tries to go for the Hail Mary play. I think, oh my god, what is Talon Bro doing? That looked like he did no damage. Well, ooh, he's on the trapper. Look at him. What? Okay. I will not ask. But yeah. If the Diana died earlier, it would have been so easy. But sadly she didn't. What you could argue though is there really a need to have Wits End this game because it's only Diana? Would you not rather have Blade this game? That's because it would add more damage. I mean, Wits End grants you a lot of sustain if you're low HP, but I'd rather prefer having Blade, especially with people or one person that really is going to stack some HP with Urgot. And Blade on melee champions is kinda crazy, and since you mostly have base damage with this build and no crit, so your ultimate doesn't give you any value because only your crit steal have armor pendant, I think Blade will help a lot more in Wits End. But at least this way he doesn't have to deal with getting true damage by the Diana. But now he's investing into more resistances. His heartsteel already grants him more than 1100 HP. Why is Talon struggling with killing an 80 carry? That looked very scuffed, my man Talon. And now he's looking to invade the enemy buffs, just trying to take away all the enemy resources, while his Talon gave some resources to the enemy. But you see, when it comes to about clearing camps, he's not the fastest. And not having Blade also hurts this quite a lot, because a lot of on-it damage is missing. Nice knock-up onto the Vayne in the backline, but there's no way he will commit on that one. Goes for another play, places on the Windwall so the Vayne can't play. Diana hits a full combo. The Janna, the Ignite takes down. There was a double Ignite, no? Onto the poor Diana. Flashes onto the head of the enemy Vayne here. Urgot ult being popped down. Another shielding is popping. Like, he's so tanky. And he will survive, maybe? He does. Nah, it's so cringe. Like, in all honesty, what do you guys think about Yasuo? Like, how much do you hate this champion? Like, especially if you're playing 80 carry, how much do you hate this champion? How much do you despise this champion? I hate him with a passion. And the only way he ever dies is if he messes up so hard that he basically throws away his phone. That is probably the only way he dies. Or he walks 1v5. Gets another nice grasp proc onto that guy. Grasp at this point with so much HP should also deal a significant amount of damage. While the enemy is being spotted on the side lane with two people, this marks a free Baron for them. A very poor decision by the enemy, unless they were like, we can't contest anyway, so why would you bother even be there? We'd rather push side lanes and hope to get some gold in the side lane, because we can't do anything about Nashor anyway. If that is the premise, then it's an okay play, because, well, if they can't just walk into the Nashor, right? So yeah. And the Yona is trying to make it really worth for them by literally griefing side lane. And losing mid inhib doesn't really matter, because as I say so many times, you can basically make any play through mid lane, so it really doesn't matter. But now they're just overextending so much for a useless mid lane inhibitor. The Veil is being popped onto the Vayne, avoids certain death, gets a nice knock-up with the Janna here, but now is in the front line, has to really run away. Talon pops the ult to get in closer, jumps onto the Urgot to deal no damage at all. Rather than doing this, he should have came from a flank and then tried to execute the backline, then going for the Urgot. But yeah, Yasuo just tanks up so much damage, allows or basically gives you so much room. And the Talon could have used that room created by the Yasuo to access the backline. Doesn't pop the... He didn't pop the wind wall. Uh-oh. He just didn't pop the wind wall and just died. That is something you hate to see. And now he'll be in so much pain because it's on his team to actually perform, and they already started. It's already the start of the downfall. Nice Yana ultimate into the backline, instantly killing 2. A third one will certainly fall as well to the Yone. No, he escapes with a sliver of HP. The Urgot is covering the retreat of at least one person. 777, lucky number 7 stacks on that Yasuo. Yeah, and now he's just probably gonna go for the chickens, picking up the chickens and recalling and buying his Titanic Hydra. That's at least what I hope he does. And with Titanic Hydra, his damage is going to increase by so much again. Because look at the HP he has, right? And Titanic adds so much more to that. It's quite insane how much it does. But he really needs to find a recall window rather than spending time on the map running around, because there's no purpose right now. Yeah, we just go for another wave, but is this gold really necessary right now? And what is the, like, now the wave walks into the enemy base, and what it does, you're very close to the enemy champions and your teammates might run it down, and it's you basically just increase the risk of that happening by pushing so far forward. It's something I generally dislike doing, because then when I spend so much time pushing while my team is already actively around and I do want to recall, they will most of the time just continue going forward, and that's going to be a very bad time. Nice combo by the Janna here though. Nicely played by the Janna, defending her teammates so well, and that allowed them to just get everything for free. But yeah, as I said earlier, I think though, there's a lot of things you can learn from this gameplay. For example, the level 1 pressure with your third ability, just punishing people on cooldown. But it's very important to understand what is good and bad, and to take away all these good and bad things and learn from them. Because you see, like, he has the most damage dealt, or well, the most damage dealt, and he has so much damage taken. Like, he simply doesn't die. And I think for the rest of this video, they're actually going to Gamba. But I'll skip that one. If you want to watch that one, watch the original video. And as per usual, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment into the comment section below. And check out their channel in the description below. And don't worry, I also have the link to redeem the code there as well. So, see you and have some beautiful day.